Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're doing another shell challenge. So LilSimsie every couple months does a shell challenge, and last one I did ended up being like one of my most watched videos. She did a townhouse, which is like right before For Rent came out, so I built this like cool townhouse with a bunch of CC. And this one I am building without custom content for once. Look at me, guys, I am growing and learning to not build custom content. But for this one, I tried building a beach house because I don't think I've ever built a beach house. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I wanted to build something a little bit smaller and more simple that just like wouldn't really stress me out, and this did not stress me out. So I tried to keep the packs pretty limited. I was gonna try to use just base game and then use just the island living, but ended up using a couple other packs, but not too many. It's pretty limited pack wise, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I've never built beach houses, so it's a little different, but and like the layout's fine. It's okay. If you guys can't notice, I am a little sick. I've just been a little bedridden. I think just like a head cold. Nothing like too insane, just good. And if there's something about me, I will speed run sickness. I am leaving town this weekend, so tomorrow. I'm recording this on a Friday, but by the time this goes up, it may be like a Wednesday or a another Friday. But I'm leaving tomorrow just for like 2 days. We're doing a quote unquote staycation with like some of my partner's friends, who my partner is like from outside New York, so we're gonna go stay at their house, one of their houses, and just kind of like stay there for the weekend and have a fun time. So I'm excited to get out of the city. If you guys don't know, I live in Brooklyn, but I'm excited to get out, and I'm already feeling better. I was a lot worse like 2 days ago, but today I'm feeling a lot better. And I ended up sleeping on the couch for some reason last night. It's been an interesting sickness, but yeah, here we are working on this little beach home. The kitchen is interesting. It's a interesting shape. I end up like redoing the floor plan like twice. This ends up just being, I'm pretty sure this ends up being just like a one bed, one bath, maybe one bed, two baths, maybe one bed, two bath. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it's one bed, one bath. But yeah, it looks great. I don't know. It's like on stilts. It's cool. It has a cool porch. I am pretty happy that I did like push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit for this one. And I think this is the floor plan we end up going with. So yeah, actually no, it's not. We see right now, as you can see, I'm like completely redoing the floor plan. I end up putting the stairs right there and have it curved up, and then just one bed, one bath upstairs, and then downstairs like a pretty open floor plan. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it ends up at the end. I think it's cozy. Would love to live here if you live like alone, or if like you live with one person. Great little cute little house on the beach. It could be good for like vacations. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, so I never get sick. So the fact I got sick right now when I've been like home all the time, like because I'm not working right now, so I've just been home like doing nothing, and I don't know, I just like never get sick, so it's been kind of miserable. But my partner has been taking care of me, and it's been fine, and I'm getting better, obviously. My voice is just a little groggly, my head's a little groggly. I think I like broke the cold last night. Just like I don't know. I got to the point. This is how I always know I'm gonna get better pretty fast. Is that like I had a snuffy nose for one day, then the second day it was just like a stuffy nose, then like a little bit of a cloudy brain, and then last night, I started doing like the like overheating slash shivering at the same time, and that's when I know I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. I'll be fine by the weekend. So it's Friday. Right now, I only have a little bit of a stuffy nose, and it's not too awful. Here I am working on the kitchen, or finishing up the kitchen. I just finished it, and now we're adding lights and stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty tiny. I tried fitting like this whole big table, but it ended up just like being too large. Also, like one person lives here, so I end up swapping it for like a smaller table. But yeah, I like the kitchen. I think it's fun that it has like the little island at the end of it, even though you don't really sit there. But yeah, and I used the tiles from, oh my gosh, it's the the newest kitchens. I almost called it a kit. It's not a kit. A stuff pack? Is it a game pack? The new kitchen stuff slash game pack. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. I honestly don't think anyone knows what the difference is, but I'm pretty sure it's a stuff pack. But yeah, I use the tiles from that. And then mostly I just used like For Rent. And then I used Island Living, that like kitchen pack, and then possibly one or two more. Again, I tried keeping it limited, but then there's just like certain stuff I want to use, and so I used them because I wanted to. But it was really fun just like using the Island Living stuff because, like I said, I don't think I've ever really built an island house or a house on stilts in this style, so it was fun to like just like explore the objects. And there are some good quality objects. They just don't match a lot of what's in the game because they are for like such a unique world of Solani. So it was fun to play with them though, especially going through and like pulling out all the decorative pieces. So I'm really happy with right now. We're working on adding a little bookcase under the stairs. I think that's a cute little nook. I really tried to fill up the house so it didn't feel super empty because this is, like I said, it is a shell challenge. So I wanted to like go a little bit above and beyond and not just have like a bare house. So I'm pretty happy, and I think everything's playable. I didn't like play test it, but I'm pretty sure everything is playable. Things aren't like too squished, luckily, and I think you should be able to walk around everything. Also, I know we're like already 6 minutes into the speed build, and I haven't even talked about what exactly is a shell challenge. And if you guys don't know, a shell challenge is basically you just can't change the outside walls. You can add fences, you can add patios, whatever. You just can't touch the exterior walls that the builder before you did. So LilSimsie does these every couple months. And last time, like I said, it was the apartments, the like 3 townhouses. Loved doing that. Took a long time. I'm really happy she ended up doing a tinier one because it just gave me, I don't know, it didn't make me as anxious. I feel like that really large one, like, I was just like anxious and stressed the whole time, but this one was super easy. She does end up like never really seeing most of them. Like I'm like right before I recorded this, I was watching her like going through them, and she was like mentioning, she's like I joined maybe like, I don't know, 20 minutes into the stream, and she was like, yeah, we already have 800 people who have submitted their builds. I'm like, that's so cool. That's so awesome. And I don't know. I know LilSimsie is like a massive like person in the Sims place, but I'm a huge fan of her, and I'm always gonna be like, go LilSimsie, go Kayla. She did some really cool stuff for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund recently, and it was ballsy, and I applaud her for that. So go Kayla. Now we're working on the bedroom, which is just a bedroom. It's not a whole lot happening. I tried to like skew a little bit more towards like a reddish tone because all the wood tones besides like the wall and I guess the floor kind of lean a little bit more towards like a warmer wood tone, while like the flooring and the walls I think are a little bit cooler. They're like a warmish, coolish tint. I don't know undertones that great. But yeah, I mean it's a fine bedroom. I don't love having double beds against the walls because I think if you want to woohoo, they have to be able to get on both sides of the bed. So you couldn't really like woohoo here, which is fine, I guess. I should have added one of those woohoo bushes outside, but I didn't, and that's okay. And then I used these paintings. I think they're from the For Rent pack. For Rent pack has some like good stuff. And and I used the Discover University shower because I wanted to have a 2x2 bathroom, and it's very hard to have a tiny bathroom when you have a like full-size sink plus a full-size shower. So having this one, you could technically make a bathroom that's like 1x2, or I think some people even do like 1x1 bathrooms, and that is impressive. Don't know how you would do that. But yeah, now we're just adding a little bit more final touches on the actual house. And I think soon we're going to be moving over to the landscaping. And for the landscaping, I kind of based it off of like what the landscape looks around. So it's very lush in certain areas and very barren in others. It's kind of like how a beach would be, depending on like who and where people are walking. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that landscaping. I just used a lot of debug stuff. And I used some like terrain paint to make it look like people were treading around. But as you guys can kind of like see, it's like pretty bunched up stuff. So I tried kind of mimicking that and doing like pretty bunched up, very like vegetation areas in the front of the house. So I think it ended up looking pretty decent. But yeah, now we're getting near the end of the speed build portion. And how about we jump into first person to take a better look? So I end up using only like 5 packs plus the base game, and the house ends up being around $34,000. So it's a little bit expensive, not gonna lie. But here we are, the Yeehaw Beachy Shell Challenge. So I'm pretty happy with how the vegetation in the front looks. I try to make it match like this area a little bit. It's a little bit more like taller and like having other plants, but I think it looks pretty nice. Very veggie vegetation. So entering in, we have the kitchen slash dining room, which I'm happy with how this turned out with all the Island Living shelves and the counters. I wish Island Living came with cabinets though, and not shelves, but it's okay. This little nook I enjoy. We have a little dining table, and here is the living room that you have a great view outside. Very nice. I need to like get better at using diagonal rooms and just like furnishing diagonal rooms, especially just like building with diagonal rooms. If you go out here, we have this patio. There's not really anything out here. You couldn't really fit a whole lot. Maybe I should have added a grill or something. And then you also have direct access to the water in the back as well. And then over here we have a little shelf with some books, a plant, and a lantern. And then going upstairs, on this landing we have a little computer, which I'm pretty sure a sim can fit through here. And here we have the primary and only bedroom. It's very nice. You have a nice little view, decent amount of light. If you open up these windows a little bit more, everything's glitching because it's kind of tiny. Then in here we have just a tiny little bathroom with a shower. So yeah, this was a fun build, and I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.